Up next on the History Channel, the Han Dynasty story. The producers have searched far and wide on Ancestry.com and finally found him. Liu Bang's great-great-great descendant, Isaac Chan. We also have Dr. Hochter coming all the way from Harvard University. Here he is, D. Hochter. Oh yeah, and Isaac.
Welcome, Isaac.
What are you talking about? I was here all of night.
Little known fact, Isaac suffers a terrible disorder. So Isaac, are you proud of your grandfather's decisions?
Very. I think that how my grandfather controlled China was high-pitched. Oh, they're like, but sadly his empire fell in 220 AD. During his time, the trade was great, and paper was invented and traded on the Silk Road.
That's very amazing. May we see an example of its invention?
This is an example of a modern prime pulls out a piece of paper. Sorry, where's my piece of paper? There it is.
Wow, that's incredible.
I know, right? For those of you that don't know, the Silk Road was a channel of trade routes that connected many towns and villages across Asia and Europe. This is how Chinese exported and imported their goods.
How important was silk to your grandfather?
Very important. It was one of the best ways for making a profit back then. It was traded along the Silk Road. That is why we call it that today. The Chinese secret to making silk was guarded very closely. In fact, people weren't even allowed to export the silkworms.
I understand that lots of traders had one main fear.
Give me your money. Yes, bandits were big problems on the Silk Road. That's one reason the Great Wall of China was made to protect traders of the Silk Road. Another way they protected stuff was traveling in large groups.
They were called caravans.
Here's my partner, she'll be right back. Go! Dude, my partner's here, almost ready. Over China during chaos and rose up. He created the Han Dynasty. His name was Liu Bang.
Let's read some interesting facts now.
A guy named Zhang Zhu gathered 100,000 followers to lead the rebellion against the emperor. The Han Dynasty fell in 220 AD. During Han times, these ancient people invented paper. Poor people lived in packed houses. They believed in Buddhism, and Han emperors followed the example of the Qin.
Now time for some interesting facts. In 206 BC, Liu Bang formed the Han Dynasty. The Han Dynasty ruled for about 400 years. The first Han ruler came from a poor family. His name was Liu Bang. Han Dynasty don't only stay in power, they expanded China's territory. Now time for a commercial break.
Commercial. Oh, yeah. Are you tired of looking like a nerd?
Of course.
Yes. Well, thanks to these new glasses, you will look cooler, like a guy in 1972.
I feel cool, thanks in fact. I feel like getting kids' lunch money from a nerd. Hey, you over there. Don't run. I will get you.
Oh! How?
Bail on
That's all.
Okay. Did you realize